Do I have a motion to approve
Yes, you do.
the July 10, 2018 minutes and August 14, 2018 agenda?
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Poor David says it. Tom, did you get a treasury report?
Beginning balance as of July the 1st, 2018 for County General was $1,653,141.20. Revenues for the month were $639,416.14. Disbursements for the month were $835,194.60, resulting in a balance on July 31st, 2018 for County General, $1,457,362.74. Beginning balance as of July 1st, 2018 for county roads was $2,055.36. Revenues for the month were $194,649.24. Disbursements for the month were $150,758.90, resulting in a balance on July 31st, 2018 of $2,043,945.70. 1/4 cent sales tax revenue for July was $144,353.10. The 1% county sales tax revenue for July was $328,660.20. General revenue turnback for July was $15,391.02. Highway revenue turnback for July was $105,813.78. 1.5% state highway tax for July was $51,525.65.
Okay. Do we have any committee reports?
Budget and finance met. We'll have a couple of ordinances to introduce, and I reported that I've gone over all the offices' budgets, and average on the county, we have about 40% of our budget left. So if you do the math where we are calendar-wise, we're about where we ought to be, and all the departments were within the satisfactory parameters of that, I think.
The road committee met, and we asked Mr. Boland to talk to us about the new RAVE system, RAVE, which allows them to notify us with a smart 911 call if anything goes on our cell phones. However, he said since I had a flip phone, he didn't think I could do that. Anyway, but I think every JP said they were going to sign up. Has anybody done that yet?
Got it on mine. I'm sure we got it on hers.
All right, well, that's good. We also talked about the stoplight. I visited with Steve today and said that looked like in July of next year they will be starting it. That's what he told me today. So, the gazebo, you and I talked about that. They talked about they were looking at putting a new roof on it. The spotlights on the flag, you're going to take care of that. You was going to talk to us about the no smoking, and then do you want to brief us on that?
I purchased a gazebo, smaller than the one we have. We want to put it on the opposite corner where the one is now, and it'll be our smoking area. I'll be looking here later on to maybe get an ordinance passed to where we have some authority to, control people smoking outside the door and stuff like that.
We can't use that gazebo we got for that.
Well, they use that a lot for bandstands, getting married in case you want to get married again or something like that,
Been there.
Where'd you say you was gonna put the new smoking?
Just the opposite corner of the courthouse.
Oh, just the opposite.
Yeah, so they'll be separate there. Of course, we're going to look at putting,
That's a good idea.
we're going to look at putting a handicap access to it, everything. So I think it'll be good for the courthouse, and that way we won't have the cigarette butts all over the grounds.
Only trouble, more people will sit when they drive through, right?
Pardon?
You'll be able to sit more when you drive through.
Right, yeah. but it'll be white, just like the one we got.
It'll be good, it'll be good. And we did talk about an ordinance, and we also talked that if we did an ordinance, we'd have to include fines in there. We want to be sure that we understand all that. And then Justice Snavely was not here. Justice Snavely, how's your daughter doing?
Oh, she's doing fine.
She's doing fine, well, good.
Yeah.
Do you want to brief us real quick on the radiant heat for the old federal building?
Well, I did contact Philip. They're real busy with the schools right now. The schools have to be tested every year, and it's quite an extensive project to do. And he hasn't forgot about the old federal building, and he's taken the responsibility to make things right. And he's questioning his own decision of whether or not the radiants are the best choice. And maybe it may be to get in there and add another fan to push more heat to the certain places, or other than radiant heat. He's looking at other options.
Good. Do you think you'll be able to give us an update if we have a building committee meeting next month?
Certainly. I wanted to come with something from Philip at the committee meeting, but it didn't work that way. And but next committee week meeting I will.
Okay.
I'd like to add to this, if it's all right. I visited with the contractor. Somewhere was stated, that the contractor didn't install it properly. I think we jumped the gun there because he has not finished working on it. So I would like to say that, the contractor's working good with the county, and hopefully we'll figure something out. But it wasn't that he didn't install it right. It's that we're using the old ductwork that was originally there, and I don't know if it's efficient or not, like we want it to be. So.
And I want to point out that was Curtis Heating and Air that did that, correct? Yes. One question that was raised, Judge, during the meeting was that replacing old lights with new LEDs, and we are doing that, correct? When the lights go out?
Yeah.
Replacing them with LEDs. All right, and there's a couple other items I'm going to mention under new business, but that's all we got for the committee meeting.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I have a parliamentary inquiry, and I don't know whether to bring it up now or wait till next committee meeting. It's about committee reports.
Okay.
It might be best to wait for next committee meeting and not air it.
Okay. So noted. I guess one announcement we do have is Justice Snavely's a new grandfather, is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Where's the lady for the candy bar?
Yeah, she's doing well. The baby texted me yesterday. So
She's doing good. She's ahead of the curve.
yeah.
Okay. I guess now we'll move on to appropriation ordinances. Our first one is appropriation, an appropriation ordinance to clarify appropriation ordinance number 218-22 for Judge Webb's office. From 2018, there is no new money requested submitted by Justice Redding.
I'd make a motion to read it in its entirety.
I second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same sign.
Be enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2018, and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now therefore be it ordained by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, Section 1, the following appropriations are made from General Fund 1000-0403-1002, Personal Services, Salaries Part-Time, $8,170. To 1000-0403-1002, Judge Webb, Personal Services, Salaries Part-Time, $6,605. 1,0403, 1006, Judge Webb, Personal Services, Social Security match, $505.28. 1,000-0403-1007, Judge Webb, Personal Services, retiring matching, $1,011.88. 1,000-0403-1010, Judge Webb, Personal Services, Workers' Comp, $39.63. 1,000-0403-1011, Judge Webb, Personal Services, Unemployment, $8.21. This ordinance establishes the distribution of personal services amounts required by the approval of ordinance 2018-22 and is a transfer of funds with no new funds appropriated. Section 2, if any provision or section of the ordinance is held invalid by a court of competent jurisdiction, such invalidity shall not affect other provisions and sections of this ordinance, and to such end the provisions and sections of this ordinance are declared to be servable. Section 3, this ordinance here enacted is an appropriation ordinance and therefore is effective immediately. I move we adopt.
Second.
Any discussion?
So did we not word the other one properly? Is that what happened? The ordinance in July?
This is a correction.
I believe that's right.
It didn't put any money in the lines.
Yeah, it's
It
different.
appropriated money, but it didn't put money into the lines.
Okay.
And this shows that the 8,170 on the top, that it's his money already there, and how he's gonna distribute that money below there.
Correct.
No new funds.
Okay. Crystal, will you do roll call? I'm sorry, Crystal. Christie? Sorry about
That's all
that.
right. David Thompson,
Yes.
Jim Mylum,
Yes.
Glenn Redding,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Brian Snavely,
Yes.
Fred Wool,
Yes.
Bobby Woods,
Yes.
Bill Michelle,
Yes.
Jim Hart,
Yes.
Rob Quinn,
Yes.
James Whitener.
Yes.
Ordinance passes. Okay, second, we have an appropriation ordinance for funds received from the probate fund retained account for the county clerk's office. Cost funds submitted by Justice Wool.
I move that we read it by section 1 only.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Now therefore be ordained by the Quorum Court of Boone County, Arkansas, Section 1, the following appropriation is made from the County General Fund number 1,000 to 3005-0101-2001 County Clerk Cost Fund General Supplies, $736.18. This sum, $736.18, is interest received on probate funds retained account. I move that we approve this ordinance.
Any discussion?
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Jim Mylum,
Yes.
Glenn Redding,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Brian Snavely,
Yes.
Fred Wool,
Yes.
Bobby Woods,
Yes.
Bill Michelle,
Yes.
Jim Hart,
Yes.
Rob Quinn,
Yes.
James Whitener,
Yes.
David Thompson.
Yes.
Okay. That looks like that concludes our meeting. Is there any comments from the public?
Well, Your Honor, Judge, before we get there, I have a couple of things I'd like to bring up under new business.
Okay.
The first one of these is, school has started. And I've gotten, we're at 13 phone calls from folks in the Valley Springs area with the highway doing the new roads and the traffic twice a day is backing up, and it's really a problem. I went down there this morning and watched, and traffic was backed up all the way past the gravel pit. And so it's one of those things, and I was wondering, the highway department, I talked with Steve, he went down there and looked and was trying to figure out, but is there something that you think that we could do to help alleviate some of that? Because that's going to be, I mean, this is the second day of school, and it's already creating lots of problems.
You and I talked about it, the road that we had closed down that comes back into the school on the back side of Maxie Camp. And, I mean, the schools won't want to close, you know, they put the gate up and stuff, but if they'll be willing to open it up, you know, for this time being, we would be willing to go in there and grade it back where they can get in and out of there just for the safety of the kids.
That would help out an awful lot, I think it would. If you are available, you wanna go down there tomorrow and visit and look and see?
Bet.
Okay, well, we can do that. The second thing I'd like to bring up is that you and I have talked about this, and you're one of the best county judges we've had about allowing the Quorum Court to be involved with your road work and seeing what's doing, and you made the offer, and I think it's a good offer to allow a JP to travel with a grader and a grader operator to see what they do. So if there's any JPs that would like to spend a half a day with a grader operator just to see what they do, so you'll have a better understanding, you can get with the judge and he'll set that up for you. I think that's a great idea just to see. And that
We
will
get to
have-
drive.
Huh?
We get to drive.
No, probably what we have to do, because they're one-seaters unless you want to sit on their lap. You probably ride.
There's no instructor seat over there.
Might that affect the insurance?
Hi.
Might that affect the insurance?
Well, that's why I say they need to ride in a truck with like the road supervisor, road foreman, and follow the grader so they can get an idea, you know, what we deal with on a
Oh,
day-to-day
come on, Dan,
basis.
you don't think I'd be an insurance risk, do you?
You driving a grader?
I would.
Yeah.
Him driving a grader would be a risk.
We'd have to rely heavily on our tour unit.
Okay?
I've got a question for Mr. Wool. Is the traffic backed up because about spring school?
Yes. See, there's lots of people bring their kids to school and they turn to the left and then they make the loop around coming out Riley Hill Road. And since there's no traffic really, they're coming the other way, but they just kind of go in a circle and you stop there waiting to turn left to go to school and you can't.
The state know how long this is gonna be occurring like that?
At least a year. It's gonna be for the whole school year.
Well, on the heels of that, if that's too far to drive, just go out to Bergman any morning and try to turn into Bergman School. We need a passing lane out there, a turning lane, not a passing lane, sorry. It'd gotta be a passing lane, but hey, it's that way. When they did the highway department survey a couple of years ago, that was my main concern, was a center lane to Bergman, or to the overpass, because they can't seem to do anything on the other side of the tracks. But anyway, you know, it's like this routinely at Bergman School. I think about the same number of kids off of a 2-lane road, and, well, I tell you what, it's a thing.
Well, out there now, they got traffic barrels, traffic cones.
Oh, yeah.
And they got the road zigzag. And
truck rodeo thing
you
going
got
on.
the old line and the new line, and then it's just not good. I mean, it's just, and so, I think that might be a good idea. I think that's a very good idea.
We will get, see what we come up
Well,
with.
the Harrison schools, they may hire part-time police officers just for the morning and the afternoon. I don't know. They used to, but that may be an option, or
They do direct
Director
traffic.
traffic.
or the SRO could come up with a plan down there. Dennis Lee. I'm just concerned about, there's kids in cars.
Oh, I'm concerned too, especially, and see, there's a lot of semis.
Yeah,
You know, and they top that hill, especially if you're parked on below the hill, and they're doing 65 or 60 in Boone, you know, and so it's, when traffic gets backed up that far, and there's no place for them to go. I mean, you know, so it's one of those things that I'm concerned about, even though it is inside the city limits of Valley Springs and all that, they're still county residents, and we need to try to help them if we can.
Well, we might want to have the sheriff come out and take a look at that and see if he needs to have more people out there, or if the school resource officer could handle
That'd
it.
be a good idea.
Yeah, sure, we'll just talk to the sheriff.
Well, and the road is probably changing just about every day with the construction every
Well,
other
it
day.
hasn't changed in the last 3 months,
Oh, okay, they don't even move the barrels any? Oh,
not in the last 3 months. They're working that great overpass. You seen that overpass? Have you been down there?
It's got a bank on it.
It's got a tremendous
We're gonna
bank.
be able to go pretty fast through downtown Valley.
Valley. You know?
About 120 mile an hour curve.
Yeah, it's,
The road that you mentioned,
Go slide off.
the road that you mentioned, I'm familiar with that, and That's a long ways around and a lot of dirt roads, so I don't know how many people would actually travel it.
Well, it's about
Steep hill on it.
a mile and a half from there to Maxi Camp. I used to live up there on top. So, and yeah, that's a pretty steep hill, but if it's graded, it might, I mean, you know, it's one of those things, I mean, it's,
Just gives them an option.
give them an option where they're not.
That's all I'm trying to do, give them an option. I like the traffic cop better, you know. but-
Well, I have too, and I even
Stable, wow.
mentioned that, and, State Trooper Chris Grady has been trying to help out down there, but he can't be there every day, you know, and so, I don't know, this is just a major concern for me, and it's, along with others.
Judge, I'd like to bring up to the other Quorum Court members that because the city was doing the dog ordinance, that Fred Wool and Justice Dan Roberts and myself went to the city council meeting, and I've got a copy of both their ordinances, the one they already have and the one they're adding to that for vicious dogs. But Justice Wool did some research for us and found a state statute that already covers vicious dogs that the sheriff can use now for residents in the county that would be attacked by a dog. So Justice Wool, would you like to talk about that?
Why don't you go ahead, you,
Okay, so he went ahead and, I went
I
ahead and
sent it to
printed
everybody.
up one for each. He called me and I went ahead and printed up one for each. But it shows what the state statute is. And it basically tells that a person commits the offense of unlawful dog attacks if the person owns a dog that the person knows or has reason to know has a propensity to attack, cause injury, or endanger the safety of other persons without provocation. The person, or two, the person negligently allows the dog to attack another person, and the attack causes the death of or serious physical injury to the person attacked. The offense of unlawful dog attack is a misdemeanor. In addition to any penalty imposed under this section, the court or jury may require the defendant to pay restitution under 5-4-205 for the medical care of the person attacked for injuries caused by the attack. Now, that's a state statute. It was effective in 2010. It's been updated in 2017. It reads the same. I looked at both of them, and Fred did a good job of finding that because I had some calls over the weekend about people being attacked by some dogs in the Bellefonte area, and I had some other people calling and worrying about it. But because we have a state statute and it is a misdemeanor, the sheriff can write a violation to a dog owner should we have an encounter. So we just need to let 911 and the sheriff's office both be aware of it, and I think that will help us if we have a problem in the county to help resolve it.
Wouldn't this also supersede the city's action?
I don't know if it was superseded. There's a state statute that exists, so the city really, they may not have needed to do that, but they can do an ordinance if they wanted to fine tune it or do something else. We could do a county ordinance, but I failed to see the necessity of that after reading the state statute because I think it covers things. The people's medical bills will be paid, anything else could be paid, any damages that they had, and the owner of the dog could be penalized by the court. So I feel like that's probably enough for the county at this point.
Mr. Chairman, that's what my parliamentary inquiry was about, so I want to go ahead and pursue it.
Okay,
At the last committee meeting, we adjourned. Justice Smiley and I left immediately. Now, this discussion about the dog ordinance came up after we were adjourned. Now, is there some parliamentary rule I don't know about that lets you keep bringing up county business after you adjourn?
I was at the committee meeting, I apologize for not being there, and so I can't vouch for what happened there. But why it was, brought up like it was.
Well, it wasn't discussed while we were here, was it, Jim?
No. Well, you guys left too early is what the deal was.
No,
What's that?
adjourn.
Well, you adjourned too early.
I didn't adjourn the meeting.
I apologize, Jim, because I did bring that up, or Bill, I did bring that up to him as you were walking out, and I just didn't pay attention to you leaving. I know that he had said adjourned, and then I said, well, wait a minute, what about this dog thing you were
Well,
gonna bring up?
after you adjourn, you don't even wait a minute, do you? After the committee votes to adjourn?
And that's what happened, Bill, and I apologize.
Well, you don't need to apologize, I just wanted to get it straight, is we got some special rule. I know we adopt rules, we could probably make a rule allow us to do that. But I didn't think I thought I read the ones y'all adopted last year and I didn't see that.
And as far as I know, it's not. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see where, there was no decisions made on it, nothing's changed, so
I have a question
I-
before you talk about that. Did I understand, we discussed the tower being moved or the antennas being relocated on another tower for the volunteer fire departments to use?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Did I understand that that's complete and
Yeah,
finished?
I
and
believe it is.
They should have as good or better service than they used to have?
I believe they do, I believe they do. My 911, he'd know more about it than I do, like I said.
We had a meeting at.
I haven't had any
Bergman,
complaints, so.
Well, we had a meeting at Bergman Fire Department last night, and apparently there's several of the volunteers there that are, their handheld radios are not, either not reaching the tower. Well, they showed us while we were there at the meeting, when they key in, it doesn't kick back. So anyway, they're gonna check their radios and make sure they're working properly.
Okay.
And I told them to get with Danny if not, because that tower was supposed to be fixed. Their thought was the tower wasn't working, but they still didn't have the good service.
Now, as
that
far as
they
I
used
know,
to.
they're complete, they're
Okay.
complete.
They'll check it and get with Danny then.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.
I would like to table that if anybody wants to report on the national meeting or the state meeting. If nobody wants one, that's cool. But if
This program is brought to you as a public service of KTKO Channel 8, Harrison.